Now, the London artist Nick Hornby has unveiled 3 new sculptures in Westminster and Kensington. It's actually where he grew up. And the pieces will be on permanent display. He told Michael Mackenzie about his thoughts behind them and what he was trying to achieve.
So my name is Nick Hornby, not the writer.
The London artist has been commissioned to make 3 public sculptures in and around the city.
And you're typically given a brief to think about the narratives of the site. And where we are in Kensington, there are some extraordinary local key residents. I honed in on 2 of them. One of them was Gilbert Scott, who's the architect of the Albert Memorial, and the other one is Howard Carter. Howard Carter discovered King Tut in the 20s last century. We're in a climate where public monuments and public sculpture have become complicated, and this is my contribution to that conversation. I'm trying to ask questions about what type of icons, what type of memorials we want to have in our urban landscape. So from where you're standing, you can see very clearly the outline of this figure with this stick. And what he is it's from an incredible painting called The Wanderer by Caspar David Friedrich. And it depicts this fiery redhead standing at the top of a mountain looking out at this incredible landscape. And he's facing Kensington Gardens, so it's as if I've taken the landscape within that painting and bringing sort of that pastoral bucolic scene into this urban space. The fun of this object is it was designed so that you could see it from when you're just next to the park, and then as you approach it, it sort of unravels. This sculpture is titled "Power over Others is Weakness Disguised as Strength." And what you're looking at is, ostensibly, it's this equestrian statue of Richard the Lionheart, Richard I, and that's intersected with the same waving line that we've just seen in the last sculpture. We're questioning power. You know, if you walk around London, you see a lot of men on horses, military figures. This sculpture is 6.5 tons. It's made of corten, and it's comprised of 165 pieces.
And you can see these permanent sculptures in and around London. Michael Mackenzie, BBC London.
Before a look at tonight's weather, a look at last night's, because